Hello, this is a series of videos explaining how to create breakout rooms in your Google Meet classrooms. Many of you maybe have heard about breakout rooms. What does that mean? Well, it simply means that rather than teaching to your entire class live, you send your class out into smaller groups, individual rooms, and then interact with them in those rooms, either as a whole class or just in room by room. This allows better classroom management. It's easier to manage just a few people in a room. It also encourages student-to-student interaction and facilitates teacher-to-student interaction. So with that idea in mind, this set of videos will at least get you started on the idea so that you can develop your own version of this for your classroom. I'll be sharing how I developed it ultimately, but I'm going to start out with this video just kind of giving you the basic idea, the idea of how are the students going to go into these rooms, and then how are you going to manage it from behind, like after they go into the rooms. Now what do I do? So first, how do the students, let's say you created all these rooms and now you want students to go into their groups and do something. In my case, I want them to often go in and discuss ideas and then share that out. So how do I get them into those rooms from my classroom? So method number one is quite simple. You post a document in Classroom that has the group links and it has a class list that shows what group. So I look for my name, find my name, come over here, click on the link. I click on that link, boom. I am sent to my Google Meet breakout room. Okay, so that's method number one, simply a Google Doc with group links. Method number two is you have them already in class. You're talking to them, and now you say, now I would like you to go to your breakout rooms. They already know what group they're in because you've published that, and you go, oh, I'm in group 2. And then you can post in the chat the links. So all they have to do is go over here and click on their group, and they will open another tab in their Google Meet group. So they'll have both their main classroom and their breakout room opened at the same time. They will follow through the chat. The third method is to get a roster of the class names and then to link each name to the breakout room you want them to go to, so that they go to this list, they click on their name, and it takes them to the breakout room they've been assigned to. Okay, so those are the three methods. So I have chosen this third method for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, they don't know who's in their group. I can change it at any time. They don't even know what group they're being sent to. So they only have one choice, that's to click their name. They might be able to click a friend's name so they know they're in a room with another friend, but they don't know who's going to be in there till they get there. And by simply going to this list and clicking their name, one click and they are in the breakout room. So this is the clearest way. If you ask them to look for their name and then click on the group link, they're going to choose which group they want to or don't want to be in, and then they can choose easily what group they click into. I want to make it as difficult as possible for them to find their way to a group of friends. Okay. If we use this method, it has the same issue, and I think it poses an additional management problem because you've convened class in the main classroom, and now you got to get everybody to go to that other classroom. So I have chosen, and I'm going to advocate utilizing a class list, and then having that class list linked so that when you want the breakout rooms, they will simply click on their name on this document. I found the Google Doc to be limited in terms of what I can present to the students, so I have built my class on the Google slide deck published to the web. It's an excellent platform. It has a lot of flexibility, and it's something that all the teachers can access, and we can teach the students how to build these kind of things. So I took the same idea, I took the class list, I put it into a slide deck on a single slide, did all the links the same way so that they can click a link, it gives them this, they click on their name, and it'll take them to their room or to their group. Okay, so I want you to think about that idea of first we need to figure out how to build this to get the students there. The other thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to get this extension called Breakout Rooms. Breakout Rooms is right now the #1 tool being used for this. And the guy developing it, Robert, he just released the latest update. This extension is excellent. It has full documentation, step by step, including videos that he's created going through everything you need to do. So you can use this extension as a standalone. Just follow his instructions and he will take you through everything, including how to set this up to post it in your chat on your main room. Okay, so it's a really fantastic tool for that. When you set this up and you have your rooms all set up, it provides a central management. So let's say I have it all set up, I click one button and I want you to see what it'll look like. Okay, so it will tile all 6 of my groups just like this. Each one of the breakout rooms is in a separate window, perfectly tiled. I have control over either each individual room, which I can toggle here, or I can broadcast or mute all 6 of the rooms simultaneously. And of course, I can do any number of rooms that I want, and I can control them right here from a central panel. I can also, down here, mute everybody's mics, which is fantastic. Not only can I mute them, I can mute all 6 rooms. I can remove everybody from an individual room, or I can remove them from all the breakout rooms. So this is an excellent management tool that Google Meet doesn't have, the ability to mute all participants in the room. That means if something is happening and there's an argument or something that is causing conflict, one click, everybody's muted. And this also applies to your main classroom. Once you've installed this extension, it will also manage your main classroom when you open it and give you this tool. It gives you all kinds of reports. I like the participant attendance. It generates a list that shows who logged in to which groups, which can be used to supplement my attendance. Okay, so with that, let me go back to where I was. I want to stress again that using these breakout rooms in your class, setting this up, it's going to take some time. It's a little bit of work. But once you have them set up, that interface is a lot more productive and easier to manage. So please check out the other videos that are here. I have a video that shows the student view if they were in my class. I have one that shows a little bit more of the teacher backside, how I have it set up on my drive and how I set it up inside of the extension. And then I have a third video that is posted on how to create the Google slide deck published to the web with this information embedded in it. If you have questions, please send me an email and I'd be more than happy to answer them.